The problem we have is the electoral management body, Inec, and the security. And I used to give an example. If two soccer teams are playing and the referee decide to look the other way, they will enjoy themselves. People that are contesting for elections should expect that it's like a soccer game. Everybody wants to win. And you must not allow it. The electoral management.
Hello and what's up, guys? In this video, something major is happening. The former president, VDM, and other bold voices have now joined Nigerian youths in a powerful movement to challenge APC and the Inec chairman ahead of the 2027 elections. Why? Because the House of Representatives is quietly holding public hearings on electoral reforms across the country. Yet, many Nigerians have no idea. Some of the venues are hidden inside government houses, while little or no public announcement. If this process is truly for the people, why the secrecy? From Kaduna to Calabar, Enugu to Lagos, concerned citizens are waking up. A leading youth activist, Randy Peter, has warned 2027 must not repeat the failures of 2023. Nigerians must rise and take control of the process before it is too late. Even the former president is speaking out, saying INEC and security agencies are responsible for over 60% of election problems, comparing them to a referee who looks away during a football match. Guys, I will let you watch this video for yourself so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Take a look, guys, and remember to share your thoughts after watching.
And how do we ensure that Nigeria comes out of the current electoral controversy through reforms that will help grow the country's democracy?
The problem we have is the electoral management body, Inec, and the security. And I used to give an example. If two soccer teams are playing and the referee decide to look the other way, they will enjoy themselves. People that are contesting for elections should expect that it's like a soccer game. Everybody wants to win. And you must not allow it. The electoral management bodies share more than 60% of the blame. Because if they do their work well, the politicians will have no choice than to follow the rules. They, the security, and the courts. I believe one day we'll get there, but I feel sad now that our electoral process is still wobbling. So we have migrated from candidate to paper, which is a superior technology. Why do we still have problems? Manual voting, we have problems in this country. Electronic, we have. So where is the problem coming from? Is the independent the electoral management bodies, INEC in this case. INEC has to sit up so that they will not throw this country into conflagration one day. And people must be serious. INEC must sit up. We should commission one of these internationally known IT companies. They will want to protect their image and allow them to build a system for us and also manage it during our elections. We can train our people, but they should manage it. That this last election, they say, oh, one director in charge of IT did this or did not do that. If you bring Google or one of these giants and they agree to build it and manage it for you, there will be nobody in Nigeria will not be involved. So it's completely neutral. And probably when we get to that level, where all those who have smartphones will not need to go to any place to vote. You bring out the tickets, go to your unit and press the button and you vote. You can vote in your kitchen, you can vote in your bedroom, you can vote in your sitting room, you can vote in your car. Even if you're in the US, you can vote.
And the outcome of the 2023 presidential election is being challenged in very controversial circumstances. Just like that of 2007 that brought you and late President Umar Musa Yar'Adua to power. Any advice to share on the best ways to resolve electoral disputes without plunging the country into a crisis, especially for those who are in court challenging the victory of Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
I say when I took that decision, I was not too exposed to the global election processes, and especially in Africa. And since I left office, I've been leading election observation missions. Even this year, I'm going to lead the African Union team to Zimbabwe, and the elections will come up. They already gave me the letter, pending when the government would fix the date for the election. So I've been involved in a number of elections now. But one thing about Nigeria, which I believe we must correct, and which a decision I took when I was the vice president, that if I have the opportunity to be corrected, is this idea of a conduct of elections. Probably that made me to appoint somebody I did not even know to be the electoral umpire. And a number of people say you did the wrong thing. Some people felt, well, you wanted to correct something. I feel worried that in Nigeria, our elections are still so controversial. We have not accepted our electoral results. We are the giant of Africa. If we have not gone to the moon, then at least we should be in position to lead Africa in terms of democracy. We should be able to conduct free and fair elections that other African countries say, look, why not do what Nigeria has done? Why not all of us behave like Nigerians in terms of conducting their elections? Our elections have been categorized as one of the worst in Africa. And even if you ask me as a Nigerian to vote, I will admit it, because I've been going to other countries. I'm not saying things don't happen in other countries, but we really need to improve our standard of elections. A country like Tanzania, presidential elections have been challenged in court. Though all of us who have been leading international observation missions who have recommended that is not the best. Even for presidential elections, the matters will go through the court process. Let people who lost the election be convinced that they lost the election. Otherwise, one day the country can implode. If somebody just boxed into a corner, you cannot even complain. It's not the best. Allow that person the leeway to complain. So to me, our own is quite good. For presidential elections, you go through two stages: appeal court and Supreme Court. For governorship elections, unfortunately, go through three stages, but I believe that aspect of the constitution or the electoral laws will be amended. Three stages too much.
I remember during your period, one of those recommendations of the Uwais panel report was for the appointment of the Inec national chairman by the National Judicial Council, of which your cabinet then said it wasn't going to accept that recommendation. What would you prefer as a solution? Should we continue to have the president appoint the Inec national chairman, or should the National Judicial Council be in charge of appointing national chairman of Inec going forward?
If you look globally, setting up the electoral management bodies are divided into three broad groups. One, the president appointed everybody just like in Nigeria. I also appointed. You appointed the chairman, you appointed all the national commissioners and the resident electoral commissioners by president, who is a politician, who was a politician who says to protect. Some countries go to the extreme, where a completely neutral body appoint everybody. The president has no role in it. Some countries blend. A neutral body recommends people, then from which the president selects. So before you are selected, you already pass a basic level of screening. In fact, what I wanted to do if I had stayed in office was that if the Jigas tenure had expired, then I wanted to vote. And I would take people by surprise. I would have called our traditional rulers, all of them, the religious leaders, civil society, the journalists, at least 100 of them, into a room. They will not know. We'll get the competence and so on. Say, okay, nominate the Nigerian you think should be Inec chairman. Everybody will nominate. Then we screen. And then we'll go for another round of now. Even if we sleep that for the whole night, so the whole night, we'll be reducing until we'll get to somebody who everybody will say, this is the person. I don't even want to give it to any particular department of government or an institution. I don't want to say NJC or CJ. But everybody has an interest. So the best thing is not to get a constant team that will be appointing. But any time that Inec chairman position expires and want to change them, then you just call people. So during that process of selecting these people, one may emerge as a national chairman of the Inec. Then from there you appoint the commissioners. From there you appoint the resident electoral commissioners. So you see that their selection brought this.
We want VDM for Inec chairman. We want VDM for Inec chairman.
Unfortunately, even though that is AI, I just saw it on TikTok, that is the only way where ADC coalition go fit comot President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for power. That is the only way. Say now, say okay, then you go put very dark man as Inec chairman. Now the only way, or somebody with very dark man's integrity. But if now still this Yakubu, the Inec chairman, I will tell you for free, ADC coalition will fail woefully. Don't see news. APC, you are supporting APC. No, I am a realist. I will tell you the truth. They will fail woefully. Peter Obi, Atiku, El-Rufai, they will fail. The only way, they should use the same medicine when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu used in 2015. they should be the one to champion a protest, a movement that will do electoral reform and Inec reform. Other than that, all this one at the top, go left, right, and center. I have said it. If you talk, they say APC, I cannot push it. No human being in this country can push it. Anybody that tries to do electoral reform will fail. Again, the point I made is simple. Will they tear gas? Let's say we go and protest. They'll trust tear gas now. They will never tear gas Peter Obi. If Peter Obi and Atiku and El-Rufai hold their hand together, I don't like El-Rufai though, because that one is a tribalist. Tribal bigot is a religious fanatic, and I am 100% certain that he does not like Peter Obi. The only reason he's associating with Peter Obi is because the APC betrayed him. But let's go back. There's no way Peter Obi and Atiku go hold their hand. Waka go Inec, where crowd, Nigerian crowd, no go follow them. As much as Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they did it now against Goodluck Jonathan. When they bomb everywhere, bah, 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 fuel price just move, go 87 naira. Nigeria, Tombu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu and co, they capitalized on that. The now president then, Tinubu and co, they capitalized on it. Turn on to another thing. They carry religious leader. Plenty of them follow them, go to him. A lot of Nigerians came out. They did it in Lagos when Tinubu and Jagaban. Who won't go through Tinubu tear gas? So the next show of Obi, they need to use the same pattern. But if they will not use the same pattern, I am sorry to say, they could have face Bush. You have nothing to do in that seat because it will not work. Again, it is ripe for the taking now. Now when we say Shetima and Tinubu don't get problem, you can see it. No, Shetima come out recently, now they talk say, President Tinubu no get right to come out governor. He no get right to do this. You would see that they don't already sideline the guy, man. They don't sideline him since. How many functions they go? How many functions they go? They don't carry him along. The Northerners are not happy. Right now, the whole power tussle, they don't scatter themselves. Imagine saying in the APC do a conference, come announce, hey, Tinubu no go use them as running mate. Maybe very soon they might introduce Kwankwaso as the running mate. Maybe. So I believe that if people want something to work, the people who want to do the electoral reform for, they need to go there. Because power respect power. Hey, that man is not supporting electoral reform. He's not supporting Inec reform because I'm a strategist and I study pattern. I don't just move myself. That being said, I'm not insulting you people that you people have moved, the people where they do have. Before when I talk to you, that man call you Mumu. No. I'm only saying that you need to think. Appeal to Obi, Atiku, and the whole ADC coalition. They should join us together. They should walk on the streets and ask that Yakubu live there. He's saying Yakubu now. They don't give them Abina Yakubu with name Mahmoud or whatever. They don't give Inec money, say they go build new Inec office for them. How much is it go down for that movement? Money will go get down for that movement will be here. People will go chop where. For me, in my own opinion, I see that one as a settlement to they will just add small thing. That's what me I see. I'm not saying that's what it is. Because as I do like this now, they are looking for every way possible to go and lock me up. Because if you say I will come between them, I could be one voice where they will use against them. That's what APC are beginning to feel. But APC, before you plan for my arrest, I am not doing politics. I'm not interested in it. I'm only giving my opinion. But I actually want to be part of power because people turn Nigeria from bad to worse. I'm going to be bag of rice. I'm going to be bag of gari. I'm going to be fuel. I never thought in this life that Nigeria, where they produce oil, when they buy fuel for 900 naira, 800. When I convert the standard price of buying fuel in the world is above $1. How much be $1 to naira when Goodluck get power? When PDP was in power, how much was dollar to naira? When PDP was in power, how much was dollar to naira? Today I see you say dollar don't come down. Wait till it come down to 1,540 something. I bust laugh. I said, now they come down, they say come down, please. So any human being where still get brain will not say, man, APC should not be in power. But other than wah, to the follow and shout, think of a strategy. And so the people where they shout APC don't pay them, that's people's business. You can push any narrative you want. But if you don't think, we'll be in this mess again in 2027.
My country people, how una dey? Very important updates on electoral reform. House of Reps won't do their own zonal public hearing. My people, see, if you dey pray for this life, say make you no jam agbako. The real agbako where you fit jam for this world, na Nigerian politician. The same way where Senate been they hide their own public hearing like say na secret court meeting. Now so House of Reps don't start again. It they start tomorrow, and yet the address never come out. But I won't let una know, I won't give una update. Because this 2027, anyhow we una want do, and we must free ourselves. So if you like, hold it inside the throat of a crocodile. If you like, hold the meeting inside the annals of a tortoise. We go meet una there. I don't know. So I thank una we go for the Senate's own. All the zones they don't do their own except for Northwest, which was Kano, they postpone them. I go let una know the new dates. And then some senators or some zone, they do 1 hour, they run come out. We want thank the people who go for Southeast zone for Enugu. They try. People talk their mind and all of that. But all this one, na fulfillment of all righteousness, na rituals. The real work, now when the thing don't enter debate floor for National Assembly. Now there Nigerians, we go mobilize and men must mount. Because this election, it has to be free and fair. And Nigerians must choose their leaders by themselves. So without wasting further time, if you know the kind of riburuku when Nigerian politicians they do you know that some of the address of the House of Reps public hearing na government house for the state? Waiting una, that is una call something public hearing, yet the venue na state government house. You see the oshiwe una they do. That thing where una hide for government house, we go discover that. There will be an ultimate search to discover it. So and they don't scatter the date. So I go post all the sticker and all the this thing. Just follow them, but make I stick all them for this video. For tomorrow, July 12, 2025, it go hold for 3 geopolitical zones, Northeast, North Central, and Northwest. And it will be holding for 2 states in each of the geopolitical zone, Center A and Center B. Just follow me. I go still post the information as I dey talk. So, Center A, Northeast, Gombe Center, it go cover for Gombe, Bauchi, and Taraba State. It is holding in International Conference Center, Gombe. Center B, Meduguri Center, it go cover for Borno, Yobe, and Adamawa State. Mohammed Indimi Hall, University of Meduguri, the same place where Senate own hold. North Central, Center A, go hold for Mina. It go cover for Niger, Kwara, and Kogi State. It is holding in Sion Event Center, Boso Road, Mina, Niger State. Center B, Lafia Center, it go cover for Nasarawa, Plateau, and Benue States. It go hold for Aliu Akwedome Banquet Hall, Government House, Lafia. Government House! Continue. Northwest, Center A go hold for Kaduna Center. It go cover for Kaduna, Kano, Jigawa, and Katsina State. It go hold for Banquet Hall, State House, Kaduna. Government House again. Kaduna, continue. Center B, they don't move this their own for Sokoto Center. We go cover for Sokoto, Zamfara, and Kebbi State. They don't move and go Saturday, 26th of July. It go hold for Sokoto Conference Center, Kasarawa, Sokoto State. Then on the 19th of July, 2025, it go hold for Southeast, South, and Southwest. For Southeast, Center A will be for Enugu State. It go cover for Anambra, Ebonyi, and Enugu. It is holding at International Conference Center, Enugu. Center B for Owerri. It go cover for Imo and Abia State, holding for Landmark Hotel, Owerri. South, Center A, Yenegua. It go cover for Bayelsa, Edo, and Delta. It is holding in Chief DSP Alamea Siga Banquet Hall, Government House, Yenegua. Again! Continue. Center B, Calabar Center. It go cover for Cross River, Rivers, and Akwa Ibom. It go hold for Transcorp former Metropolitan Hotel, where they for highway opposite stadium for Calabar. Make we meet ourselves there. I don't know, I mean block a site. Southwest go hold for Center A, Lagos Center. It go cover for Lagos, Ogun, and Oyo states. So anybody from these states, now where your own they gather, you go there. It they hold for Watercrest Hotel, 48 Orisha Street, Balogun bus stop. It they opposite Airport Hotel for Ikeja. Now there. Center B, we're supposed to hold for Akure. They don't move their own. Go Friday, July 18th. Be conscious of the dates. Center B, Akure, it don't go July 18th. It go hold for the International Culture and Event Center, the Dome, Ibatoro Road, Akure, Ondo State. And then National Public Hearing for House of Reps go hold on Monday, 21st of July 2025 for Ladi Kwali Hall, Abuja Continental Hotel, former Sheraton for Abuja. I bet take note, Senate no they do national public hearing, they want for Abuja, they only do zonal. House of Reps, they do both zonal and national. So for those where they Abuja, now that Abuja on Monday 21st, night una go day. I tell God beg you, if you no fit go, you fit support people where they go, send them transport and all of that. Make we mobilize. All of this one na fulfillment of all righteousness. The real time when Nigerians must mobilize, as fella talk, they no one take and board them take them. It is up to Nigerians to decide whether this year 2027 election where they come, you want them to consolidate on the criminality of 2023, when Mahmoud Yakubu and his gang of electoral bandits do for 2023. It must not be the more you look, the less you see. Talk your mind once you go there, and let us see how by 2027 we can help ourselves. I know say we don't call on them, say make opposition put their voice, forget about anything. Make who want join them. Those people where they run for election for opposition, they have nothing to lose. You and I are the people's opposition. 2027, it should be between the power of the people and the people in power. Make we see whether 2027 will not be about APC and PDP. It will be about a failed and evil political class against more than 200 million victims of political wickedness. We will know whether the power of the people and the people in power, who should be greater. We must not remain voluntary slaves in Nigeria. Nigerians, we can make a change, we can make a difference. Make a date and attend, and let us continue this fight for electoral reform. Elections must be free and fair. Who no like free and fair election? Nigeria is the only democracy that is led by tyrants. We must end that reign of terror.
Professors who just gave degrees to young graduates and they are serving as NYC members, they will go to the field, fill the form, and be voting. And when they pass their results to the professors will turn. So how do you expect those youth corpers? What kind of training are we giving to those youth corpers that you just graduated them and now you are showing them that the wrong thing is what's acceptable in our country? I believe one day we all Nigerians will say we will no longer accept the wrong thing. And the day we all collectively say we will no longer accept the wrong thing, we the political class will behave normally. People must reject us if we behave wrongly.